Figures R, S, and T are all scaled copies of one another. Figure S is a scaled copy of R using a scale factor of 3. Figure T is a scaled copy of S using a scale factor of 2. Find the scale factor from R to T. For me, having images or figures for these make these problems much easier. So the first thing I'm going to do is sketch some figures for myself. So this will be figure R, and I'm going to draw a triangle and then give it side lengths of 1. From here, I'm going to draw figure S. It's a scaled copy of R using a scale factor of 3. So we'll be multiplying each of the side lengths by 3. 3 times 1 is 3. 3 times 1 is 3. 3 times 1 is 3. This gives me figure S, and it has side lengths of 3, 3, and 3. For figure T, that's a scaled copy of S. So I'm going from S to T, and I'm using a scale factor of 2. 3 times 2 is 6, and I'll use that for each of the side lengths. So I have a triangle again. Side lengths are 6, and this is figure T. So now I can look at the question. It says find the scale factor from R to T. So we're going from R to T. So to find the scale factor, I'm going to put the scaled length over the original. So I'll choose this side length here. That has a length of 6. And the corresponding side length on the original triangle is here, and that has a side length of 1. So the 1 goes here in the original. 6 over 1 is 6. And so I have a scale factor of 6. And that's what I should have gotten for my answer. This makes sense to me because I know that I'm looking for a growing scale factor. And that's because triangle T is larger than triangle R. So in order to make that happen, I needed a growing scale factor. Growing scale factors are ones that are greater than 1. So when I got a scale factor of 6, that gave me some confidence in my answer because I was expecting a scale factor greater than 1. If you picked the wrong answer of 1/5, I wonder if you might have subtracted 6 minus 1 to get 5, and then perhaps put the 5 and the 1 into a ratio. So if that's what you did, then you forgot that what we're doing when we find scale factors is we are multiplying, right? We're not adding or subtracting. This is a multiplicative relationship, not an adding or subtracting relationship. Perhaps you found the 5 also. Maybe you added the 2 scale factors. Well, I'm going to multiply by 3, multiply by 2, so I'm multiplying by 5. So maybe you did something like that. But again, these are not additive relationships. They're multiplicative relationships. So I'm wondering if that's where you got the 5 and your 1/5 from. I also noticed that you have a scale factor of 1/5, and that is a shrinking scale factor. So one of the ways to check your work is to keep in mind, am I looking for a growing scale factor greater than 1, or am I looking for a shrinking scale factor between 0 and 1? So one way to check your work just in that moment is to think about, did the answer I just came up with, does it match what I see in the picture that I'm using? Now in this case I drew my own picture, but that's another really good strategy that helped me not make an error when I was calculating my scale factor.